Okay, it's 10:30 over here on the West Coast, so I realize most people aren't going to be able to watch this live, but the elections are coming up here pretty soon, so I'm extra busy. So I really don't have time except to do this unboxing ASAP. There we go, unboxing knife, the Boker Excalibur one, uh, Frank Frazetta Queen, uh, Ghoul Queen. And let's start with the big one or the small one. Let's start with the small one. This is from White Mountain Knives. No tax, no shipping. Plus, you can get a discount if you put in. I use a CCE, Canadian Cutting Edge. I don't know if you guys follow him. You know, he's all about budget blades. So definitely right up my alley, like right up my wheelhouse, budget blades. I'm all about that. Okay, so Justin over there put in a Kizer key tag with this cool sheepdog. Oh, that's cool. I've never seen that. I don't know if my other ones have that. Here's White Mountain Knives. And, ooh, wow, it's heavy. Tucson. Let's see if anything's marked on it. Oh, they don't mark anything on this. Made in Yangjiang, China. What? They don't mark anything on these boxes. Okay. Oh, wow, it's big. Big and chunky. Look at that. Okay. Oh, wow, the micarta is just soaked in oil. Oh, nice. It's I was expecting it to be big. This is about what I expected. It's the TS 175 D2, and then they call it 030. I think. Oh God, it's greasy. Pretty good action. Heavy blade. I don't have many Tucsons, hardly any actually. Maybe one. Definitely middle finger flickable. Don't know what I'm going to do about this oil on the micarta. Titanium clip. God, that's a lot of oil. Looks like it's got a good edge on it. Not a huge Tanto fan, but I do recognize that they are useful. I suppose this is a hollow and a grind and then a flat grind up there. I'm assuming it's a compound grind. I can barely tell if it's hollow. I'm assuming it is. It seems actually like a flat grind. So there's the TS, what was it? TS 175. It's a big guy. Don't know if it's on bearings. I mean, I think it should be. I think it is. All right. Anyway, that's that. God, that is coated in grease. That is a lot of friggin' grease. Well, it's D2, so I suppose the last thing they want is for it to get, you know, um, rusted on the ship over. Okay, and next another. I think all these small boxes are going to be from Justin over at White Mountain Knives. Couple of White Mountain Knife stickers, and I think that's it. No other swag. Alrighty. Civivi. It is the Altus. Okay, so this is not a new one. Oops. Hey, budget guy. Marcos, hey. Let's see. What's going on with my picture? Let's see. Start cam. There we go. Sorry, I lost battery because I've got such high production value. All right. That was a picture of me and Danica. I just went to her birthday party last week. And whew, that's some rough stuff going on over there in that family. But I had a really good time at the party. It was this cool little dive bar, karaoke bar down in Inglewood. It was sweet, total like neighborhood. And I went there with another friend, Hyacinth, and such a small world. Turns out they knew each other, of course. And she's like, "Oh, I've known her since she was a kid." I was like, "Wow, okay." And anyway, so this is a Civivi Altus. So here we go, Civivi Altus C2007 D6 DS1 green micarta handle. So Civivi pouch. Okay, there's the knife, the regular white cloth, manual, the green Civivi sticker, and an Elementum. So let's put that back. Actually, I'm going to put this in the box. Oh, even a Civivi little pouch. I'm sure I noticed that before. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got the more expensive one. It's the Damascus, because that's the only one that has a micarta handle out of the Altuses. So I had to sport for the more expensive one, even though the burgundy G10 would have been perfect because I love the burgundy color. I want to do more burgundy, but the choice between micarta and G10, I just got to go with the micarta. And I think some people don't like Civivi's micarta. I like it. To me, it's perfect. It's just enough roughness. I really love that. I don't like the really polished micarta. I like the soft, fuzzy. Okay, I just nicked myself. Let's see if I can get it to buoy. Look, I just did that. See that? I went to go read the, they say, oh, sharp, dull blades are more dangerous. Really? If I barely nicked myself with a dull blade, I wouldn't have gotten that. But these Civivis, they do a great job sharpening. I barely nicked myself, and that happened. Okay, so let's see. Hitting the wrong buttons, Hollywood? Yeah, so good. No. It wasn't even Inglewood always up to no good. Absolutely. I actually saw the Super Bowl over there at her house too. It was right down the street from the stadium too, so we saw the trucks and everything. So that the stage they had for the Super Bowl with like the Tams burgers and all that, because all that stuff's right down the street from there. So yeah, I just barely nicked myself, and I caught a good one there. All right, so let's put these away. One more small one. Keep showing my address. Anyone that comes to Hollywood is gonna be able to roll right up to my apartment. Be like, "Yo, what's up, dude?" Like, huh? What's up? I'm not at all far from the touristy area. A couple blocks away. Okay, Okay, so white mountain sticker. And it's the Kizer. So there are all these, great button locks coming out. It's freaking great. Let's see. It's the White Mountain Knives exclusive Begleiter. It's not Begleiter. It's Begleiter. So it's the Begleiter Azo design model V4458.2BE1. It's the 154 cm blade, satin, red G10 and carbon fiber, and steel liner. So this is their Begleiter 2.0. Oh, no pouch. Maybe there's a pouch. Let's see. So they're more budget stuff they do like this. And yeah, no pouch. That's fine. I kind of don't need a pouch, So this is all the regular Kizer stuff that it always comes with. Oh, the cloth and the Kizer booklet. It's always the same stuff. Yeah, usage and care, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for choosing Kizer. Bunch of pictures. And it comes with extra hardware. So I think they're black too. Yeah, they're black. And they're looks like at least one of them is the top is flat, so it looks like they're countersunk, which is really cool. Does that mean that's how they did the whole knife? So they did some Scotch tape there, and let's see. Oh, that feels nice. All right, here's first flip. Oh yeah. Oh, that feels good. So far, this is the best one, I'd say. It's pretty much perfect. A little bit light on the detent, but yeah, definitely a little light. Let's see if we can fail it. It's pretty easy to fail. Let's see. Yeah, the detent's definitely too light, but it'll be sweet. I'm going to put a quick stud on there so I can flick it open. Deep pocket clip, and they aren't countersunk, but the clip kind of is, kind of isn't, but the screws are. The rest of them are just deep in there. They aren't exactly countersunk. Let's see. The button's a little bit rough. Oh yeah, definitely got some stick on that button lock. Probably needs to, I'll have to wait to see how it breaks in. Definitely on bearings. Now you're thinking, well, it's not micarta. Why'd you get it? In this case, I wouldn't have gotten it, but red and black, favorite colors, or, anarcho-syndicalists have red and black. So I definitely always don't mind the red and black. So in this case, I went ahead and went for it. Normally, if it weren't micarta, I wouldn't have gone for it. And I've been wanting to check out the Begleiter for a long time. Everyone loves it, but I didn't get it because it's just a liner lock. And now that they came out with this button lock, I had to check it out because I'm a whore for button locks. So there we go. I'll leave all that in there. So now we can open the big box. Oh, shoot. I need to go in there. Wait a second. Pause the music. What happened to this? That's strange. Did it stop? Seems to have stopped. I suppose it has stopped. All right, well, I'll hit refresh. In the meantime, I will. What happened to my speakers? Okay, now we can do the big SMKW box. Are you even doing this now? Should I just dump it all? Oh, I did it upside down. Slightly. Okay. All right, let's see what's in here. Okay. Sorry, let me catch up. But I will catch you brothers later. Oh, good night, man. Sorry for that. Oh, Brant. Hey, what's up? Hey, good night. I'm sorry it's so late. I just it couldn't be helped. What's up, Brant? Okay, so Brant, one of these days we're gonna have to have a discussion. Why do you like frame locks? You know me, I'm really over frame locks and liner locks, but frame locks especially more than liner locks. I mean, I can stomach a liner lock, but frame locks to me are just bizarre. So these things were ridiculously cheap. This one is Smith & Wesson. You know, like they don't make very good. A lot of people don't really like their knives. Although I'm starting to think, I'm pretty sure these are, Battenfield product. I think this might be made by the people that make Schrade. Anyway, this one is the this was $6. I mean, to me, you know, $6 or $5.88 is too cheap to go wrong. Like it's hard to be upset about a $6 knife. Look, that is just cheap plastic. It's a GFN, so it's not Kydex. And let's see, the retention is okay. Oh my God, there's like a whole ugly little screw right there. That's how they decided to do the retention. I can see that's pretty cheap. You know, that's pretty cheap, but the retention's okay. You know, very, very hollow ground. And then the tip is definitely flat ground with a swedge there. You know, paracord handle, which is kind of dumb. It's got a forward choil. It's not too bad. It's got some jimping on top, but for $6, it's got a clip, very stiff clip, which is not too bad. That means you can kind of pocket carry it. You could switch it to that side, but maybe not. The retention isn't all that great, but it's not a heavy knife, so there's zero chance that could come out. It doesn't have great retention. Definitely no rattle though, so it's actually not bad retention then. So anyway, there's that cheapy piece of, I mean, it's kind of crappy, you know, but what are you gonna do? It's the SW910TA. Doesn't say what steel it is, so I think it's nameless stainless steel. Yeah, it doesn't say. It doesn't even say stainless. Probably, you know, 3CR, something like that. You know, more than likely Chinese made, I'm assuming. But wait, does it even say that? It doesn't even say that. I mean, it's hard to believe that. But I mean, it says here. Oh yeah, okay, made in China. Never mind. Sorry about that. I guess it's too obvious to even consider. What is it, like 80-90% of the knives or whatever in the world are made in China, where knives are apparently illegal? You can't like EDC a knife. Okay, this is the SW993, this is $3.88. This is less than $4. How can you go wrong for less than $4? You know what I mean? Good retention, SW993. Once again, no mention of the, it's plenty sharp. I mean, I'll show you. Watch. Okay, maybe not. I mean, sharp enough. This is magazine paper, so there we go. So it's got a decent enough edge. I mean, you could do some damage with that, no problem. It's EDC size. I have zero complaint. It's just the cheap GFN type stuff here. Nothing to write home about, but for sub $4, I mean, it's not even a $5 knife. It's not even a $4 knife. This is an almost $4 knife. I mean, I cannot buy food in LA for $4. It's got pretty decent retention. You hear that click? It's got a pretty positive click. This is definitely, once again, that's GFN for sure. That's not Kydex. Yeah, it's got decent zero rattle. See? It's in there tight. That is way more value than $4 for sure, 100%. I have zero complaints about a sub $4 knife. Okay, and we will keep going. M&P. The M&P Shield is, I think, one of the best budget 9mm out there. 1122585, and this one is. Oh, I know what this is. Again, this is sub $6. This is $588, and this is, if I'm not mistaken, it's a multi-tool for. Yeah, it's a multi-tool knife for. So it comes with something. I guess that has something to do with that. That's an interesting system there. I guess this has to do with that. Is it just a replacement for that? I'm not sure. There is a Torx bit. Okay, so there's a bit driver there. So those are Torx bits there. And then the rest of it, here we go. So it's a Tonto blade with a hollow grind and a flat grind. And this is the bit driver there. And then hydration, they call that. So bottle opener. Button. What does it say? Oh, buffer tube. So this is for disassembling a shield, I'm pretty sure. Castle nut and screwdriver. So this is basically a pistol maintenance tool. So I thought that was kind of cool. And again, for what, sub $6, this is good enough. Just even in hand. That's a decent little neck knife, or I guess EDC style knife. It's a bit heavy because it is a tool, so it's probably not exactly meant for EDCing. But again, if it's like a range knife, I suppose is what they're going for. There you go. So it's a bit driver. I guess it's held in there with a magnet. Yep. So there. Sorry, I'm missing everyone. I like all, okay. What do you mean the infamous steak knife? Hold on, let me get some water. Sorry about that, guys.
A minha alucinação é suportar o dia a dia. O delírio, a experiência com coisas reais.
Damn, sorry about that. I suddenly got a frog in my throat. That was random. Anyway, what do you mean the infamous steak knife? Do you mean? And yeah, you were saying the fixed blades aren't bad. I mean, in some ways, it's harder to fuck up a fixed blade, because a lot of their folders. The thing is, there's a lot of controversy, I'll call it, because there are tons of people who swear by their Smith & Wesson folder, assisted, us nice snobs just look down on it. But it's almost like the Buck 110. On paper, it just doesn't seem that great. Yet just the sheer number of them that are out there and the sheer amount of hard work, dirty work, total lack of maintenance that they've been through. A lot of people absolutely swear by their, partially serrated, spring-assisted Smith & Wesson folder, which we don't think much of, but they've been through hell and have lasted. So, and again, with the fixed blade, it's kind of hard to fuck up, especially, well, I can see that this is not a full tang, so you're going to have a rat tail through there, but, I mean, that does actually look like a steak knife. Looks a lot like a steak knife. That print's a little big for a neck knife, but the contouring is pretty good, and large size glove hands, it's just right there at the cusp. So, it's as compact as you can get away with while still feeling like more or less a full-size knife. And I wouldn't say maybe not full-size knife, but kind of full-size knife. Oh, okay. Again, this was very inexpensive. This is the Schrade cleaver, which is what is the number on this? It's just nameless stainless steel. Oh, it's 112 42.89. So it's 10 bucks, 11 bucks, 10.88. So again, again, this is the price of a burrito here in LA. What else have we got here? And then another Schrade. This one is the WR3. So let's see, what's the WR3? Okay. This is the dive. Again, this is less than $6 on sale for the Memorial Day sale. Oh, look. So they have a whole separate instruction manual just for the rear, 2 ear clips, 1 sheath, 3 screw knobs, 1 strap click, leg strap, knife. So your Schrade water rat dive knife, blah, 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 leg straps, etc., etc. So these are the instructions. Hopefully you can see that. So okay, yeah, here are those things that you saw in the instructions. It's definitely, it's rubber, so I mean you have to keep these things from drying and cracking, So this is pretty nice, I think. I mean, again, for $5 or $6, I figure just these attachments alone to be able to have an ocean knife. I do have a couple of dive knives, really, really inexpensive dive knives. Yeah, see? There's no tip, which is good because, for a dive knife, you may want to pry more than you want to pierce. It does still have a tip, a point if you do need to, drag cut something, but piercing is probably a lot less relevant and for a dive knife, I definitely would want serrations because generally you're trying to get, you're caught up on seaweed and things like that can get quite fibrous. So, it's got some serrations there. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Yeah, there are micro serrations on this side as well, on the micro bevel. Can you see that? Hold on, can you see that? So there's the full regular serrations, but can you see the tiny micro serrations on this side? This is more sophisticated than I was expecting. So WR3, I guess Water Rat 3. Not sure how. Oh, okay, so that's part of the retention system as well, I guess. Because see, there's that there, which, let's see. Yeah. I think it goes in either way, does it? Yeah, it goes in either way. Yeah. So it's definitely got rattle. Generous hole there to drain. Looks like, well, I'm not sure if this pulls apart. I think, I'm not sure, maybe. Anyway, so I doubt this glows in the dark. I can't find I don't know where I put my UV flashlight, but this one has some UV on it. Oh, well, would you look at that? It's glow in the dark as well. They didn't even say that. Well, that fits into my glow in the dark collection. So if you guys follow my channel at all, you know that glow in the dark is one of my sub collections. So look at that. It's not phenomenally good glow in the dark, but it is actually literally glow in the dark. So I'm way, way, way more pleased with this knife than I expected to be. I'm frankly thrilled. For sub $6, that's pretty. I'm frankly impressed. I'm pleasantly surprised. Definitely will hold on to those instructions because I do not know exactly all the modular parts of this knife. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to figure that out later. Put that away for now. So yeah, thrilled with that. Thrilled with that. And so I believe I do not have this one. I'm almost positive I do not have this. I hope not. It's the Schrade Mini Bolo 2. I'm pretty sure I have the Schrade Bolo. I do not think I have the Mini Bolo 2. The reason I don't think I have it is because I don't remember even knowing about it. So hopefully I don't already have this. It's the 110057, 1.4 pounds, stainless steel, powder coated braid, sharpening stone, fire starter, synthetic sheath. So I actually like their sheaths. Their sheaths are fairly robust with kind of like pretty elaborate straps and everything too. Fire starter. I guess that's a scraper. I don't think they work that great though. But anyway, yeah, it was very inexpensive. Again, it was the $13.88, so sub $14. Oh, I've been wanting to get one of these SCHSA 3DB. It's the side assisted opening, 4034 steel. That's not bad. That's like that German stainless steel, but that's what they make scalpels out of, I think. So that means it'll take a good edge. Yeah, see, 4034 stainless steel. This side assist is the Schrade Viper 3DB. So this one is $10.88. Again, this is $11. So that's not bad. $11. And I think these are basically discontinued. I'm pretty sure they are. You can't. I couldn't find them anywhere. I first saw it on Jimmy Slash when somebody brought these in, donated these for the PIF. And, you know, I'm interested in every kind of unique opening mechanism. So this is kind of fun and gimmicky. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I would go ahead and try to EDC that for a second. I mean, it does look a little thick, but I might I might even EDC something like that just for the heck of it. And for me, EDC knives, I try and go smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Just try and go as small as I can get away with. Again, this is what, 388. This was less than $4. So 9 CR 18. I mean, if it truly is, that outperforms 8 CR. It's called Ultra Glide. I don't know what that means. Ultra smooth opening. So it might have bearings in it, actually. Yeah, it's got bearings. So black oxide, polymer, finger flipper, liner lock, pocket clip, lanyard hole fire. And I got it because it came with the lanyard. The fire steel and whistle. I'm all about any knife that incorporates a fire steel with a whistle, which people say is more or less useless. I get it. You know, if you have to depend your life on that, yeah, you might be screwed. But as they say, better than nothing. That's literally better than nothing. I don't know how to do a friction fire. I sure as hell don't. I don't expect to be being able to do that anytime soon. I got this. I already have one that I still need to unbox as well. So this is the old timer, the interchangeable blades. This was like $24, I think, when I bought it, and it was on sale for $8.88. So it was $9. So I got an extra because it's like, you can give these away as gifts. I mean, this is especially for hunters, this would be good. I don't know if that's a bone saw or is it a bone saw? Just saw blade. So maybe it's a wood saw as well. I mean, it doesn't look like it's crosscut, so I wonder how effective it would truly be on wood. Oh, okay. So this sucker was on sale for the $12.88. I mean, it's tiny. So it's so small. It's a 12-inch axe. I think it's 3 CR. It doesn't even say. I think it might have said 3 CR, but it's not saying on there. It just says stainless steel. But and the obligatory, looks like that's a bottle opener, I think. This would basically be a camp hatchet for basically batoning. That'd be about it. Oops, sorry guys, I'm missing out on all this. Better than the kitchen. Okay, the infamous steel. Okay, before I touched some better knives, I used and abused my Smith & Wesson. See, and it held up through it all until the lock failed on me. Good beaters. Yeah, see. Looks like a handy little knife for the kitchen. Hey, Tom. I haven't seen a Viper in years. Yeah, I tell me, Tom, I think, aren't they discontinued? I feel like I'm really, really lucky, frankly, because I'm pretty sure if I want to try and get these on the secondary market, like at eBay or whatever, I think it's going to be pretty tough to find these. Because I looked. I don't remember seeing one. These were, just a big gimmick for a while, I think. I don't know. Maybe they just became too clownish that they just sort of discontinued them, I guess. But yeah, maybe I'll have to get another one just for keepsake, because I think I'm gonna pop one of these open. I really want to try EDCing this. I think I would get a kick out of it, frankly. I just think I'd get a kick out of it. And this is a tiny little hatchet. They're calling it an axe. I mean, what's the defining difference between an axe and a hatchet? I mean, that's a hatchet. Look at how tiny that is. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. Here's the Clipster, the true utility. Wow, it comes in one of these cases. So this is the free gift. Okay, and it doesn't open. I don't want to break it. Come on. All right. So these are great. I mean, I have a whole bunch of these. These are perfect for first aid kits, survival, like a little mini survival thing. You can make a little fishing kit. You can make a little first aid kit. You can make a little fire kit. You can, So I'll probably devote this one just as a pure fire kit. Maybe put some cotton balls in Vaseline. I need to go up into the hills and hunt for some fatwood. So let's see. Yeah, this looks like Rough Ryder copied this. This is the money clip knife and money clip not. Oh gosh, I didn't know it was like that kind of a blade with something like a frame / liner lock. I mean, what would you call that? You know, you can one hand that, and it's got surprisingly good action. I'm surprised. It's fairly smooth, pretty well machined. Everything's satin. It feels pretty smooth. This actually reminds me a lot of the Kiss knives. The CRKT Kiss reminds me a lot of those. So, free gift. I'm just a sucker for free gifts. I just can't believe I'm like that, but it's true. I want to admit it for the sake of this channel. Like I just want to admit. Oh my God. Wow, look at that. The bear knife. I've never heard of that. In your pocket. So they're really into the sort of micro EDC here. Oil. Guarantee true brand. This is oil. What the hell does that mean? Fold out pocket knife. Yeah, I'm familiar. I mean, I've seen that around, but that's about it. What is twist stick? What is that supposed to be? Twisted? That's random. All right. Anyway. Oh, there goes my. Okay, SMKW. Their sticker is over the marbles. Why would they do that? That's strange. And I don't think they added any stickers at all whatsoever. Yep, no stickers that I can see. Oh, this might be the kukri. And they've reduced this now to $9. They had reduced it to, at one point, they reduced it to $15. Now I got it at 15. Now it's at 10. So I kind of had to get another one. I think I'm going to gift this to a friend. At $10, it's a steal, you know. Oh, wait, it'll probably tell me right here. No, wait. Oh, yeah, right here. Kukri rubber handle. Yeah, I probably didn't need to open it because I already have one. Yeah, see? I'm not going to open it, look. Because I already have one. I think I'll just gift this one. It feels like it has a edge on it. Okay. So, yeah, that's $10. And I do not see any stickers. I do not see any stickers. All right, I feel robbed. No stickers. No, I don't see any. All right, I'm gonna boycott SMKW. I'm sure you can hear the sarcasm in my voice. I'm not gonna market. Their prices are unbelievable. They really do. They're so quick to put stuff on sale. I think they just have such huge amounts of inventory. I think they have some sort of a turnover program where if something sits in the warehouse longer than a certain amount of time, especially at the prices they charge, they really do charge minimum prices almost for almost everything that I've seen. Oh, and I got one of these things at the Crane Market. It's melting and defrosting, cooking and catering, barbecue and camping, laboratory use. So, one-touch gas cartridge. So you put these on a butane. You put that on like the butane things for like the gas stoves. Yeah, I'm gonna have to test that out on my next thing. So. Oh, most importantly, I need to show you thing I forgot to show last time, the Blade HQ. Oh, damn, did I misplace it again? Ah, here it is. I don't think I showed the mermaid sticker from Blade HQ and the Blade HQ mermaid coin, which is beautiful, actually. I'll be honest, like, I know they made it as a joke, but it looks fantastic. I mean, look at that. Look at those colors on there. They're calling it the Blade HQ 2022. What does that say? Something anniversary? Yeah, anniversary. Just one more. Blade HQ 2022 anniversary. Yeah, but which anniversary? And the sticker is really cool too. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put that on this laptop. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, and that should be it. I was hoping that this would be the knife to end all knives, or at least the Benchmade to end all Benchmades. It's the Burgundy micarta Adamus, the mini, and watch the action. Oh, I've been fiddling with it all day, so maybe it's improved now. Yeah, see? It stops right there. Now, I know it's the spring, but even when I have the spring still pulled back, see? See? Come on, drop. See? It stops right. See? I'm not thrilled. And it's like, some people say, oh, I don't want drop shutty. I do. I really do. I just want to be able to go whoop and have it shut. I'm not saying it has to be a guillotine, but I don't know. I was hoping for a little. I've been fidgeting with it all day to try and break it in better, because I was hoping this would be like the knife to end all knives, because I think it's crew wear, right? Yeah, see, it's CPM crew wear. So I thought this was going to be, the one knife to rule them all. It's got everything I like. Axis lock, Burgundy micarta, can't do better. Plus crew wear, which is a full-blown true super steel. And with, phenomenal edge retention. I thought this was going to be, the one knife. And so far, the action is like, see? Always right there. It stops right there. All right. I'm pretty sure they are. Boy, did I want one once. Yeah, exactly. Digging through peanuts for stickers. I know, right? I'm going to look for a Viper first thing in the morning. Yeah, let me know. But if you can remember to come back and comment, see if there are any. I got a Benjamin mini Griptilian today. Oh, cool. I have a mini Griptilian. I'm going to have to do an unboxing on it. It's like I got it on sale for like $80 or something. It's like, what? Okay. And otherwise, that's it. Sorry, that's all. How long have we gone? And we are right at about the 1 hour mark. Can't see very well anymore. Yeah. So if there's nothing else, I believe that was just about it for unboxing stuff. Oh, the Disney Band-Aids. I got this. Princess Band-Aids reduced for $1. So Princess Band-Aids, the reason why I mention this is because, at first I was like, if you're making a survival kit, might as well have something like this, because if you make the little girlies happy, like you got a little kid or a daughter or something. But then I realized, you know what? Everyone would have better morale. I mean, anyone that had a boo-boo in a survival situation or a camping situation, or you got blisters, you're feeling miserable, you're going to just have a chuckle. Imagine give a really brawny guy a Disney princess Band-Aid. It's going to perk up their morale. And, morale is as important as anything in a survival situation, It's hard to overstate how important that is. So, Okay. Try some KPL or BRS hyper oil. I swear by BRS. Okay, so I have just nano oil as well as David over at Blade Banter. He's got his oil, which is right here. The problem is I'm not going to oil it yet because, as I understand it, these are phosphor bronze. Tell me if I'm wrong, but as I understand it, you don't want to oil these too soon because then it takes yet even longer for it to break in. So you do want it to wear in a little bit, especially with phosphor bronze, especially with washers in general. And then once it's somewhat broken in, then once you lube it, but I want to give it a little bit of time first. My daughter wouldn't come within a country mile of a campsite. I realize that, and that I realize that most of the girls I know here in LA, you're just like, hey, want to go camping? Like, they just look at you like, why would I do that? Like, no. That's why we have this thing called glamping, right? Where it's like glamour camping, where you take it very easy. And I'm not even against that either. But again, a lot of people have a very difficult time trying to understand what the hell that would be for, So, yeah, anyway, but that's a primary reason. Let's say you are camping and someone doesn't really want to be there. Then they're complaining because they got a blister or a thorn or something. Put that on there. Maybe it'll cheer them up. Maybe it'll finally be a mood turner. And then, of course, with your daughter, let's say you are in a survival situation. You got to, wait 24 hours until somebody finds you or something, etc. You're in a car accident. I don't know, whatever. That might be just enough time to get their mind off things until, the cavalry comes. So, not sure which knife I like the best so far. I think I like the Buget the best. Where did I put it? Oh gosh, this thing is a hoss, man. Look at this. Not crazy about the action though. For such a heavy blade, I expect it to really slam shut, but it doesn't seem to be. And let's see. It's definitely very big in hand. I don't think that there's any risk of hitting that button, releasing that button. Into the light. Well, I already lost track of the Buget. What did I do with it? It's so weird. Oh, here it is. You know what? I think I'm judging it based on the fact that it has a flipper. Of course, flippers deploy really well, No, the action really is better. I mean, this rockets out. Yeah, see? Yeah. This isn't nearly as smooth. But again, it's hard to tell before something's broken in. Not to mention, this is 154 cm, which is a true stainless. D2 is just semi-stainless. I get it. D2 literally punches above its weight in terms of edge retention. And when it's heat treated right, it almost performs nearly as good as a premium steel in terms of just edge retention. But, there's nothing like having a true stainless steel. I mean, you really don't have to worry anywhere near as much. Now, again, D2 is not a true carbon steel without any stainless properties, it's just a few percentages off from meeting the definition of being a stainless steel. But nevertheless, having a true stainless, there's nothing like it. And 154 cm, along with Sandvik and OS 10/VG10, really are probably, in my opinion, the best pocket knife steels because you can field maintain them. People love to go on and on about the super steels, but super steels might be incredibly impractical. It might not be the, it might not be the be all end all, because if you have to field sharpen crew wear, like with the mini Adamus, or Adamus rather, it is pronounced Adamus. I know everyone wanted to say Adamus, and I certainly did. And then someone mentioned, I think it was Big Red in his Saturday Night Live. He was like, "Oh wait, is that pronounced wrong?" Sure enough, right there, then and there, I googled it real quick, and it's true. It's Adamus, because it's a Greek word for, I don't know, strong or something. Can't remember, but it's Adamus. And if you've got crew wear and you need to field sharpen, you're fucked. You pretty much need a diamond thing. Which, let's see, this is supposedly, I think these are supposed to be diamond. Hold on. It just says sharpening stone. I don't know. I think these things are diamond coated. I think that's the whole point, isn't it? Anyway, I mean, if you had to sharpen this thing in the field, or not even just in the field, just sharpen it, period. You might just be like, "Holy God, what am I doing?" I mean, I've heard other channels, people who literally do know how to sharpen. Some of their premiums, they're just like, "Look, I know how to sharpen, but I'm not going to waste my time. I'm going to pay somebody else to do it." So, 154 cm, VG10, OS10, probably the most practical steels out there, because they take a screaming edge, decent toughness, above average edge retention, and truly stainless. I would think those are probably the smartest choices. My Coast knife has phosphor bronze washers. I took it apart and oiled it. Works like a charm once I tinkered with it. Cool. I ain't never been camping. Ain't nowhere to do it up here unless you want a campfire. No trees. Oh, if you don't want a campfire. Budget guy, where are you? Up north? Wait. Yeah, I mean, in California, it's pretty highly restricted. You have to pretty much be at a campsite and inside a fire pit, and you have to bring your own firewood because you are not allowed to touch any trees, even fallen trees. It's all part of the ecosystem. So you're not allowed to mess with any of it. I have a friend that works for the fire brigade, and they walk around with chainsaws and all that. Whew, they do some hard work. I dislike D2, but I ain't gonna lie, it does punch above its. Yeah, exactly. It really does punch above its weight. Okay, wait, hold on a second. What does this say? Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting I can do this. With all the innovations in super steels, what super today might be considered junk tomorrow? Yes and no. I mean, yesterday's super steel was 440C. In World War II, 440C was the super steel. I think 440C is still a good steel today. Again, 440C, probably one of the best ultra budget steels. I have Ganzos in 440C, and talk about beater. I've used where's my Ganzo? Oh, it's right over here. I mean, I have used the crap out of this. This is one of my favorite EDCs, the F727S. This is the small. Again, I try to go as small as possible when I'm doing EDC, and as you can see, I mean, can you see all the gunk on it? I have just used the crap out of this, do zero maintenance on it. It's still going strong. It's still got a perfectly good edge. No, maybe not. Oh, yeah, see? It's got a lot of gunk on it. But anyway, yeah, see? I mean, I use the crap out of this. And I even painted it. I'm going to show you how funny this is. See? I painted it with glow-in-the-dark paint. You see that? Anyway, I wanted to test to see if G10, clear G10, if I painted the underside, whether it would glow. And it does, in fact, by the way. Yeah, again, D2 is a great budget idea for 40. And yeah, again, I doubt something like Crewwear or M390 will be considered junk because they really truly are super steels. It's just that we've gotten so snobby. I mean, you look at something like 440A. A generation or two ago, that would have been like, oh my God, this stuff is amazing. Takes an amazing edge, very stainless, 440C was good enough to go to the moon. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Well, there you go. Again, our modern standards, because we keep getting more and more spoiled by better and better metallurgy. Now, in terms of S30V, S35, and now S45, the jury's still out. You're right. Those are some super steels that in the future people may not like so much. S30V has fantastic edge retention, but I guess some people think it's a little chippy. So they tried to fix that for S35, and some people are starting to say they're kind of over S35. They're not that impressed, and some people actually still prefer S30. The most telltale sign was the fact that Spyderco never switched over to 35. They stuck with S30V that whole time when everyone else switched over to S35. And now S45's out. And I guess the jury, Spyderco did switch over to S45. But some people, I think, are saying that they're disappointed with it. So again, definitely the verdict's still out on all those steels. I would 110% prefer this in Sandvik, though. I'll tell you much right now. Like I said, I'm pretty sure D2 will kick the butt out of Sandvik steel in terms of edge retention. But Sandvik is super easy to heat treat. Sandvik was specifically formulated to have a very wide tolerance in terms of its heat treat. It was specifically formulated for mass production, and again, it's a well-rounded steel, very stainless, takes a very good edge, very easy to sharpen, decent edge retention, good toughness. Again, Sandvik, OS 10, hard to beat. Again, OS 10 is sort of a slightly tougher version of VG10. VG10 is a Japanese steel specifically designed for kitchen knives. I mean, it was formulated to take a stupid edge, a screaming edge, very stainless, and easy to maintain. Those are what you want for what was the Smith & Wesson steak knife. Yeah, I'm curious too. Are you saying this was it, or is there? Because somebody mentioned the infamous. What was that? Who said that? Hold on. Here it is. The infamous steak knife from S&W. Hold on. And okay. Is this the one you were asking? It's a neck knife. It's the SW993, and it very much looks like a steak knife to me. Except I just realized it's not full flat ground. It's not a full flat. It's hollow. Yeah, it's hollow, and they left the spine, so it still isn't really truly a steak knife, because they left that spine on there to give it, more rigidity, more toughness, more strength. They left, in other words, they left more material, so it's more of a, I guess, like a saber ground, or not even saber, at any rate, a high hollow, I guess, or a mid high hollow. But it's not a tall blade either, so it's not like the bevel is super enormous, but it is a deep hollow. And again, that's another thing too, is I get it for wood crafting, bushcraft. You want, a Scandi grind, and Spyderco has their full flat ground, because they really do design their knives for use, and people hard use the ever mother loving stuff out of Spyderco's. You know, they go through hell. So I get the full flat, but otherwise, so long as you're not beating the shit out of your knife, it's hollow grind. You know, hollow grind is gonna simply give you your best cutting performance, period. You know, again, so long as you're not abusing the hell out of it, need it for, you know, cutting friggin' tile and crap like that, you know? Okay, so let's see. I wonder if people that are so concerned about super seals are just people who can't sharpen a knife. I don't even think that's it. I think it's a snob thing, you know? Because for you to reach a point where you're even thinking that much about steels, like most of us that watch like knife channels and stuff like that, we're in such a tiny, rarefied little mini clique, you know? I mean, even people who are into knives, even people who know steels, it's like, that's good enough. That's steel's good enough. VG10, okay, that's good enough. You know, people who are sitting there like, well, S35 is this. I mean, that is such a obscure little clique, you know? I don't think it's about not sharpening. I think there's the legit user. There are certainly people who, you know, I remember I had a job, or, you know, I had a gig real quick. I was helping a friend, and, you know, I was, we were cutting boxes all day long, and I just happened to EDC my Swiss Army knife that day. Go figure, right? The one day I'm just like, I wore my PJs. I didn't want to get anything dirty. And I was like, let me just, it's, you know, I don't want to carry a heavy knife. I'm just going to take my sack. You know, I'm not going to have to cut anything. Sure enough, I get there and I have to cut a bunch of shit, right? And, you know, hey, Swiss Army knife, never met tape. It couldn't bust the shit out of. You know, I could cut open boxes with it. No problem. You know, it beat the shit out of. I mean, and, you know, sack steel, that inox, you know, which is inoxydation, is it's the French for stainless, right? The Victorinox, that's where the Victoria inox, right? So the inox is about as soft as I think anyone knows. I mean, they run real soft because they don't want those blades snapping. But hey, it cuts, you know? So again, but yeah, if you have a job where you're just cutting hundreds and hundreds of boxes, you might want a super steel because you're just like, I don't want to sharpen too often. But aside from that, it was what was his name? You know, Cedric and Ada channel, the Australian guy. He always makes that claim. He's like, if I waved the magic wand and switched all of your guys' super steels into 8CR13, he's like, you know how long it would take you to realize that your steel had been magically swapped? Like, you just wouldn't notice for a while until it wore out. Then you'd be like, why am I sharpening this already? You know, I mean, sad but true. Let's be honest, you know. Probably, yeah. That one's the model number. Yeah, okay, thanks. Sorry about that. Yeah, I wanted to get one of those. Yeah, again, this is on sale at White Mountain Knives for, what was it, $3 or $4? I mean, it's a steal. I mean, like I said, I can't buy a meal with it. I can't buy a hamburger for this price. Oh, hey. All right. So anyway, it's over an hour. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Sorry I had to do this so late. I think people will see this tomorrow. And otherwise, I will sign out. So thanks for tuning in. If there isn't anything else, good night.